Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. So this is Barcelona versus Manchester United preview. Of course, another big test for Manchester United and Erik ten Hag, and we don't have many choice in our bench, so it will be really difficult game for Erik ten Hag. And we are going to fight against one of the best team in the world right now. They actually are one of the best team in the world, and now they are leading La Liga, which is one of the best performance, for Barcelona this season. Even though they were out of the Champions League, they were fantastic. They are really doing great. So it is a really difficult game for Manchester United. So let's talk about Barcelona for a little bit of minute. Okay, so now Barcelona are leading in the La Liga title. They played 21 games and won 18 of them and drew 2 of them and just one lost. They only have one game lost. They scored 43 goals in 21 matches and conceded just 7 goals. 7 goals, and 2 of them came from the last 8 matches. So defensively, fantastic. Araujo, Jules Koundé, Ter Stegen, these three at the center back and goalkeeping position are doing absolutely fantastic. And they have a Robert Lewandowski, and very fortunately for us, there will be no Ousmane Dembele on the wings. So they will be Rafinha, of course, and maybe Pedri or Gavi are going to join Lewandowski in an attack. And there will be no Sergio Busquets, but they have Frank Kessie and Frankie de Jong, Pedri. So they have a different great choices in midfield. And the attack and the defense, they have enough choice. Okay, and we are going to play at Camp Nou, which is one of the best, or one of the great team stadium, and it is difficult to face for anyone who are going to at Anfield, at Camp Nou. So I don't think it could be a really a comfortable game. It was a tough game for Erik ten Hag. And if we try to look at the home form of Barcelona played 10 home games in La Liga and won 8 of them and drew 2 of them. There is no loss at home games in La Liga, and they scored 22 goals in the 10 games, conceded just 1 goal. So it was phenomenal performance. And the other one that we need to keep in mind is every Premier League team are always struggled against Spanish team. It doesn't matter whether you are playing on the top of the table team or the mid-table team. We always struggle. And even in the Sir Ferguson era, we played against Villarreal and we struggled. In Jose Mourinho, whoever it is, under whoever it was, we always struggle against Sevilla, against Sociedad, against Villarreal, against Barcelona. Whoever we play against, we always struggle. Not only Manchester United, but also the other big England teams. Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City always struggle against Barcelona team because in Premier League, the teams are always focused on the sprint, always focused on the physical, strong and fast. That's what we are focusing on the field. And on the other hand, Spanish team are always focusing on the teamwork, tactic. That's why every team in the Spanish league is very difficult to destroy on the field when they face to face in the European competition from the other country teams. That's why that's the reason they are dominating in Europe. That's why we are going to struggle to face them in the Friday or Thursday, what country you are living on is depend on it. So what I mean is, it is difficult. It will be difficult. It always is difficult. So even if we get a draw result, I think it is a great result for us because we have a chance to win at Old Trafford. So I prefer not to lose. So I don't expect to win, but I expect to get a draw result. Okay, because this is what it should be. This is a very difficult team to beat, especially at Camp Nou. So we're gonna wait what happen. Okay, so let's talk about our teams. So goal, of course, there will be David Gea. This is my back four line, and this I think is the most likely because there will be no Licha because he will be suspended. So I think instead of Diego Dalot, it will be great choice. It could be the right choice for Erik ten Hag if we choose, if we choose Aaron Wan-Bissaka as a left back over Diego Dalot, and he could play Luke Shaw as a centre back by using Malaysia as a left back because Luke Shaw played fantastic as a centre back, especially when he pairing against alongside with the Rafael Varane, because Rafael Varane is an experienced player, and on the ball Luke Shaw is fantastic. But the reason is we need someone who can support in attack when it comes to the wingers, especially our left back. So if we use Malaysia, there will be no service in the attacking. He can be great defender, but he's not a great when it comes to supporting on the attacks. But Luke Shaw, he can cross. He can provide a cross beautifully. Okay, and Marcus Rashford or Vegas, these player can head. These player can get a goal from the header. So this is a great choice if we use Luke Shaw as a left back. And Vitalino, he can pass a great passing. He can provide a long passing. He can distribute to the wingers. So I think on the ball, I think Vitalino is a better choice for me. So that's why I think this is the best and the best choice for the back five for Erik ten Hag. I think this is the most likely one to use for Erik ten Hag against Barcelona. So this is the back line for me. So this is my midfield trial. Casemiro is back, which is a fantastic news for us, and of course it will be another El Clasico match for Casemiro, right? So Casemiro is back. This is a really great choice for us. Of course, unfortunately, we don't have a chance to use Sabitzer, even though we'd love to him to use because he could be great alongside with the Casemiro, right? Even there's no Casemiro, he can play as a great, he can perform like a great player, even alongside with the Fred. That's why I think I'd love to see at the second half, the pairing of Casemiro and Sabitzer. Sorry, why I'm struggling to say the names even though I remember them. So that's why I think it is not great for Manchester United because we don't have many options on the bench when it comes to midfield. Ederson will be sidelined another 3 man. Donny van de Beek will be missed, will be out the rest of the season. I don't think Scott McTominay will be there. He is still injured, so there's no choice for us. So Bruno Fernandes will be there, of course, and Fred, he won man of the match against Leeds United, so he deserves here alongside Casemiro. He will be great because there is a Casemiro. Okay, so this is my great midfield, and this is the only choice, unfortunately. And this is our main attacking trio, and this is a possible one because as a center forward, it could be great choice to use Vegas because we need a player who can hold it, who can play a holder and who can distribute on the wingers. He is the one. Marcus Rashford as a left wing, great choice, no question about it. He's one of the best on his form at the moment. He's one of the best player on the top, one of the best player on the Europe top 5 leagues. No wonder, of course. And on the right wing, Jadon Sancho, because there will be no Anthony Santos, in my opinion. According to the Erik ten Hag words from the press conference before the Leeds United, he said, Anthony Santos will be likely to miss against Barcelona. So I don't keep in mind Anthony Santos in my mind. So he will be available on the second leg. I don't know. That's why I think this is the best trial for our attacking. Of course, you can say, okay, how about the Garnacho? Garnacho is a great choice. This kid is fantastic doing. He's fantastic. Okay, he have a great talent. He can dribble, he can cross, he can do whatever it is. Not cross, but he can finish. He can dribble. He is a threat for every defender. At the moment. But Every time the first one he need to look for from the player is experience. This is we are going to play against Barcelona, which is require experience, player decision making, timing, teamwork. So he is great kid, but he doesn't have enough experience like Gavi had. So that's why I think I don't think it could be great choice if we use Garnacho as a starter. That's why I think this is the best option for us, and this is the best 11 for me. And it could be great for Eric Ten Hag because there is no much choice for Eric Ten Hag on the bench. So I think it could be really hard match for Manchester United, and it is a big tax for the players. For me, even if we order the Europa League, I don't mind because I want to focus on the Premier League. Okay, Premier League, we need to make sure that we could finish top 4 at the end of the season, and we are not in the pole position to finish top 4 at the end of the season because we make a big impact the last match against, and we won 3 points, which means we have a great opportunity to finish top 4 if we keep consistently playing performing like that. And if we have too many matches, we couldn't play it like that because player will be tired out because there is no there's no great choice on the bench. So we are going to keep using this same starting 11, which is not good for every Ten Hag Manchester United. That's why I only wanted to focus on winning Carabao Cup because we are in the final against Newcastle, and that's the most likely to win for us, right? And focusing on the Premier League for at the end of the season. That's great. Out of the FA Cup, I don't care. Out of the Europa League, I don't care. Of course, this is the big one because against Barcelona is always big. It doesn't matter whether you are playing on the pre-season matches or friendly matches or Europa League, Champions League. It doesn't matter. Against Barcelona is always big. But even if we lose, I don't care. If we win, it could be great for the fans and the player to boost their motivation. And they will be more confidence for them. It's great, but I don't care. I'm sorry to say that I don't care, but for Eric Ten Hag, of course, he cares every single matches. He always say he doesn't care about the games and not close to play. So he always watch and he always looking forward to win every single match he going to face. That's why against Barcelona, he will be trying to win it, and it will be definitely difficult for Eric Ten Hag, especially at Camp Nou. But we have to make it. Okay, we have to make it. So I think I take a draw. I don't care. It doesn't matter for me. I take a draw because we could win again at Old Trafford. But every time we faced against Spanish team, we always struggle. It doesn't matter mid-table Spanish team or top of the table Spanish teams. We always struggle. The Premier League team always struggles. So that is a big one to keep in mind. So I don't know what will happen. Let us wait and see, right? So what do you guys think? Do you think we actually win the games or we could lose? Make sure on the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.